Hey YouTubers, Awesome Toys, I'm back here, and welcome to my Eisendrache gameplay trailer breakdown. There is so much to see in this incredible trailer and map. Now, as far as my trip to Treyarch goes, I cannot talk about the things I specifically played as during this map. So it was wonderful, it was amazing, but I can't say everything in detail. So whatever I say in this trailer is only based on this beautiful trailer. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the amazing images we have in front of us. As soon as we open up this trailer, we have this awesome look at the castle, Griffin Castle, as we have it. We see these Tesla coils, which seem to be traps. Later on inside this trailer, we see a box go from green to red, just like we pull our traps, and it seems like traps make a nice prevalent return in this trailer, which is very exciting. We also see what might be Dempsey or Nikolai at the bottom shooting zombies to start. There's also this weird device at the bottom that's, you can see here, I'm obviously putting arrows on screen for all you guys so you can see what I'm referring to, but that seems to be some kind of device later on we'll see is actually a jumping pad. So we'll get more into that as we continue through our wonderful trailer. As we move on here, we see in this interesting snow lift, there's this glowing stuff going on inside there, so I wonder if that'll have some wonderful role inside our map. Be on the lookout for that. We also have Dempsey narrating this entire thing, which only screams to his importance. What beautiful shots we get of the castle, its snowy environment, and just absolute incredible things we saw in the other trailers as well. But whoa, hold it here. We didn't get to see this rocket last time. This looks way more than just on the outskirts of the map, which was incredible. What we see here and later on the trailer, the rocket launching, so we wonder how this will impact the game, possibly Easter egg related in some shape, way, or form. We're gonna have to play the map to find out. As we move right along in our gorgeous trailer, just looks so good. Look at this, we have a return of a teleporter. Get hyped, it's so cool to see our teleporter coming back, which is exciting to see all this movement. We have these jump pads in here, we have teleporters involved. This is good stuff, this is something to look forward to because movement is so important. I keep harping on how transit died because it took so long to get around. Eisendrache, it looks like we're gonna have nice, easy access around the map no matter where you are. Now, as we move on to the next thing, hold on a second. What is that? Can we enhance that picture? Can we enhance it one more time? Does that not look like the moon loadout? I mean, that looks like the layout of the entire moon map. I am very excited to see how that impacts, and maybe moon will play some larger role inside this map. Now, we end up seeing here this amazing room from another angle with all of our crazy computers and stuff that's gonna completely change the storyline in so many ways. This is probably gonna be our big Easter egg room. We're gonna get updates and stuff from this and of course somewhere else along the map. But look at this. We have our nice clock. It looks like it's at 1:15, but we have a dragon head, which we know later on in the trailer ends up acting just like the wolf heads from Mob of the Dead. So we see that return in what's most likely, remember, in Mob of the Dead, when we completed all the wolf heads, we got the tomahawk, and then we got the Hell's Retriever, and then you upgraded it for the Hell's Redeemer. In this, later on, we'll see a bow. We actually see the bow coming back with us, and it seems all hellish and fire, and there's some kind of kickback going on. We can see that in the trailer. So, to me, logically, if we reason this out, it would make sense if by completing all the dragon heads in this map, whether there's 3 of them or 4 of them, we don't know, but if we complete all of them, then maybe we'll get the bow as a reward. Now as we move through our trailer, Eisendrache. Oh, you're so excited. The hype is real with our characters. So much awesomeness. And then, let's drop a bomb on us. The Panzer Soldat returns. But he looks a little bit different. Look at the, instead of his claw on the arm, we still see the flamethrower on his right arm, it looks like. It's on your left side of the screen. But on the right side of the screen, it looks weird. It's different. So I wonder if he's going to act differently in some shape, way, or form. Killing him will be the same way or whatnot. Obviously, shooting for the face is the way to go. But maybe Eisendrache, will it change it up? We don't know, but I'm excited to see what that weapon's gonna do. It might fuck us up in some new way. Now here you need to pay attention. It's really quick and it already happened. You see right there, it went from green to our trap red. So this is what makes me think this is what activates the Tesla coils as traps. Maybe it's gonna be some kind of gimmick again with an Easter egg. We have to use the traps in some shape, way, or form. We see more traps up in the trailer, so something to be looking for. Now, not even a few frames later, we get another good look at this area, and we can again see the jump pad. I'll show you with the arrow on screen, and we see the Tesla coils working. We have more of those computers in the background. The whole map is just so wonderfully immersive, it looks like in this trailer. Just incredible. And of course, we see the downed robot, the giant robot in the background. If you didn't see that before, Milo even pointed that out. A subscriber pointed out to Milo that there's a downed giant robot in the background. So that's probably going to play some role again. Maybe it'll unlock another perk like we saw on the Giant, or maybe not. Who knows? As we continue right along, we get a beautiful shot of Richthofen sniping, and then what do you see in the background? Is that not the Wonder Fizz machine? Obviously, it's shown in the trailer later. I broke it down, too, trying to see what drink it was, and in the trailer, it just doesn't let you see. But I wonder if we'll have returning new perks maybe mixed into the Wonder Fizz, but I'm so incredibly happy to see Wonder Fizz come back. It's really, really exciting to see old things coming back, all sorts of things meeting up together. Those threads are being tied, as Treyarch likes to put it. They're finally closing up story and making it incredible. Just like the direction they're going with this map has completely changed my perspective. You know, where I thought Primus would die and the Origins group would die, things have changed. Reed's opinion has drastically changed since he's seen this trailer. They might ask, why would it change so much? Well, right here, we see our characters. They're getting so much. Sergeant Nikolai, Captain Takio, Dr. Richthofen, and Corporal Dempsey. He's also now holding the death machine inside this picture, so that's so great that it returns. We also see another good shot of it later on. But we're building on these characters. In World at War, we just had random characters pretty much that were just, they want to represent the stereotypes of each of our characters. Jimmy Zielinski talked about it at COD XP when he wanted to create zombies, he wanted unique characters. Now they've really fleshed out our unique characters. This is Dank Dempsey. He's a completely new character to us. They have a personality that's special to each of these characters. Origins really made these characters special. So we just got them for 2 or 3 maps. Is it likely they're going to disappear? Not so much. As we continue forward, we get a money shot of our rocket here. We see the doors opening up. It's got some numbers on there, but we see the Iron Cross and even the logo itself. It's just like, I'm so drawn into it. It's just incredible to see this massive, it looks like somewhere we can actually go. It doesn't seem like outside the map. Doesn't seem like we'll be watching it from afar. This looks like somewhere we're going to get up close and personal with this rocket from the trailer. Now we can see here as it's gonna take off, we'll have liftoff, and it's really exciting. We actually see there is quite a distance between the castles, so it might be something we have to see from afar, almost like the moon rockets, where when we activate the Easter egg, you could see into the caverns, but maybe you can't necessarily go down there. We'll have to play the map to see. Now, as we continue through our trailer, we get awesome action. Dempsey rocking the death machine, getting us all pumped to be using the new drop. Hopefully it's a drop, or you get it out of the box, we don't know. And then we see the jumping pads here. This is what I've been talking about early on. And it's interesting enough to see when you jump, you land on another pad. So it's nice to see that there's that cushion. So it makes sense, you know, that you're not just jumping and you would die from some crazy propulsion like this. But there's probably some crazy German scientist jump pad thing to explain that. I mean, we're playing a zombies game. Now, as I've stopped here, here's the bow. This is what I was talking about earlier with the dragons. It would make sense. We get a reward as the bow for the dragons, and it's for completing all the dragon heads and feeding them, probably somewhere out through the map. Very interesting location where we are. I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. We've been outside this entire time, so this leads me to believe there's lots of indoor places similar to like inside that church-looking area where all the machines were. Maybe there's a crypt of some sort, and the bow just really looks badass. We also see one of those languages, the Apothicon language. It definitely seems like there's something on that bow in particular, so hopefully all of this is going to come together, like the dragons, the languages, the keepers. What does this mean for our characters? Like, this is really could be a culmination of all of our craziness that has been going on. And now we're oh, did you see that explosion? I didn't even realize I was in there while editing this. Wow, but showing you this might be another one of the traps on the map. I don't know about that. We got lots of killing and lots of epicness. I'm blown away by this trailer itself. It was incredible to see. And you see the dragon eating them in these places. And then, gravity spikes are returning, and they have a really cool look to them. And by returning, I mean going to zombies for the first time. We've experienced them in multiplayer, obviously, but it is really exciting to see what it is. Even Richthofen sounds crazy and crazier in the trailer, so who knows where the story will go at that point. But it is very exciting to see what they've done with Der Eisendrache in this DLC. I am incredibly excited to play it, and I cannot wait to play it on February 2nd when it releases. I'll be live streaming at 5 a.m. We'll be looking for our Easter eggs and experiencing the map together. I'll be streaming on twitch.tv/Rouser27, as I always do for you guys. I hope you did enjoy this breakdown. I take my time with these to make sure you get as much as possible out of it. So if you did enjoy, I'd appreciate a rating. Tell me in the comments below how excited you are for Der Eisendrache. Is there anything in the trailer that scared you in particular? It just, wow. This thing is a big wow to me. I can't express enough how amazing it is from the trailer, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it February 2nd. Thanks again for all the support, and we're almost at 90,000 subscribers. You guys are incredible. I cannot thank you enough for the ongoing support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.